Hey guys, Dave here. And this beautiful spring day here in Minnesota, I thought it would be a great opportunity to review the Sunjoe 3001 pressure washer. I've got this tube slide I had attached to my deck. I'm taking it down, I'm going to clean it up and sell it. So I figured I might as well do a quick review of my new pressure washer. So I've got the pressure washer attached to water, full pressure to it, and the electrical cord plugged in. Got the unit all unwound, ready to get started. Because this isn't a super precious thing, I'm going to be using the yellow nozzle, which is a pretty high power, to get it cleaned up. All right, let's have a quick close-up. You can see there we've got a pretty distinct line where it's getting cleaned nicely. Here was a spot where some stain had dripped onto it. It's coming off a little bit, but kind of stubborn. Let's see how much better we get it. So all of this was just with pressure water, no soap at all. I'm gonna get some soap on in a few minutes, and I'm gonna hit this front part here to see if the soap really helps, and to use the other attachments as well. Okay, well, they've got a reservoir on the back that we can add the soap to. I'm using a house, deck, and fence general cleaner, and this is ultra concentrate, which means I gotta add obviously some of the concentrate and then some general water straight to it. So I'll take care of that and get started. All right, I got the mix all set. I only did about a half a thing full, just a tiny bit of the concentrate and a little bit more of the water. Not a lot of area to cover, so I didn't want to use too much. The soap dispenser seems really solid, holds the bottle well. Everything looks good there. And I like the onboard places to put all the jet nozzles. I'm going to take the 15 degree off now and put on the soap. That puts it at a real low pressure, which tells it to then pull from the soap tank. There's a dial on the side of the unit to adjust the amount of soap. I've adjusted to put the maximum amount. So I've used up about half the soap, but I want to save some for the other side of the slide. So I'm going to switch nozzles and it won't take from the soap side. Okay, I've been mostly using this 15 degree nozzle, but I thought just for the review purposes I'd try the green and the red as well. The red is 0 degrees, so like a flying out strong. I'm going to try that on a couple of the bad stained areas from the stain. This is, like I said, it's not super precious, so if it scratches a little bit, no big deal. If you're using this on something that's, you know, want to keep nice, obviously not a deck because you'll cut right through the wood, or you want to make sure it's if you're using this 0 degree, that it's like concrete, something you're not going to really wreck. All right, well, the 0 degree, it's not taking off any of the rust that's from the bolts on this slide, so that doesn't help there. It did take off some of the stain from when I stained the deck a couple of years ago and dripped on it. Did take some of that off, but it's not much better than the 15 degree. So I think I'm going to go back to the 15 degree when I'm doing that. But just before that, to test the 25 degree, this one's supposed to be a little bit safer for things. It gives a wider spray pattern, so maybe I'll be able to do this faster if it works well. Definitely works faster, but I'm having to go over it a lot compared to when I was using the yellow 15 degree. So I'm going to go to that one. All right, the unit did a great job so far. I thought I'd show you this last bit here about how to roll it up. It's got a nice crank on the side here. As you turn, you can kind of just hold the hose in the right spot. It's kind of a hard turn one here. It's I wonder if there's a way to lubricate the inside of this thing, because it's really turning pretty tight. Also has a nice holder right here on the side to hold the wand. Quick release. Put it inside. Holder goes back in there. Yeah, everything except for how hard this is to turn. It's a great pressure washer. Well, this Sunjoe pressure washer is really doing the job so far. It's getting everything nice and clean. I like the different attachments, although I found that the yellow one was the best on this thing. When I'm doing my car, because I actually use this to wash my car, I use the safest nozzle, which is the gray one. I also do this for washing my deck, the camper, a lot of the outdoor equipment. If you don't own a pressure washer in general, they're great, get one. And if you want to go with electric, the Sunjoe is fantastic. It's got good pressure. I had no problems with it so far. So highly recommend the Sunjoe.